With so much content whizzing around out there, there's only one storytelling platform that helps you keep calm and stay informed and inspired: Flipboard. Flipboard curates the world's stories so you can be smarter in your work, life, and play. Choose from thousands of topics to personalize Flipboard and get the latest stories from the best publishers and experts delivered to you 24/7. When you see stories you want to save or share, tap the plus button to add them to private or public collections. It's that simple. Used by millions of people every day, Flipboard is how people move themselves and the world forward. Get started now at flipboard.com. It's the E-Commerce Minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news, with your hosts Bart Mraz and John Suter. The E-Commerce Minute is a production of Sumo Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. It's the E-Commerce Minute, episode 277.
In today's episode, Walmart plots streaming service.
Walmart is looking to chip away at one more core service that Amazon Prime members enjoy: streaming video. The information, citing insider sources, reports that the service could be priced at under $8 a month. In comparison, Amazon charges $8.99 a month for Prime Video, or $12.99 for the whole Prime experience, which comes to $199 yearly. Netflix clocks in between $8 and $14 a month, and Hulu comes in at between $7.99 for their lowest tier and $39.99 for their live TV package. Walmart sees the potential of the service appealing to the middle of the country, where Amazon and Netflix are less popular, and which has long been a brick-and-mortar stronghold for the giant retailer. At the time of this writing, however, the rumor is just that, and the retail giant may decide not to move forward. Walmart already owns the comparatively unsuccessful Voodoo.com, acquired in 2010. As we've noted in the past year, Walmart's e-commerce ambitions have woken up and are going head-to-head against Amazon with similar offerings and services, and competing aggressively on price. According to Retail Dive, Walmart is now matching prices on 53% of all Amazon products, according to research from e-commerce analytics Profitero. And to compete on voice shopping, the retailer has forged a voice ordering partnership with Google through smart speakers, Google Home, and the Google Home Mini.
How are we surprised about this? Walmart's trying to chip away at every Amazon service?
Yeah. I was surprised to read they owned Voodoo.com, which I've never seen in my life, but I've heard of. I didn't even know they owned that.
Yeah, I mean, they've owned it for a while now. I mean, it's been around.
8 years, and I didn't even know that they owned it.
Yeah, it's been around. I mean, that's any streaming service. Like, there's so many of them now.
Yeah, so let's dig in. When you're running a streaming service, one of the costs, unless you're just like, and I haven't seen Voodoo, but I assume they're just kind of getting on-demand stuff and just throwing it on there. Mm-hmm. What Netflix does and Amazon does is they make their own content. So is Walmart financially prepared to do that?
Well, let's back up a little bit. I mean, yes, they make their own content, but some of the biggest licensing deals are done now by Amazon and Netflix, right? So they have to license all this stuff, and then they make their own content. So that's a lot, right? What is it? This year was the first time that Netflix outpaced everybody else in nomination. Oh, or they outpaced HBO, right? In nominations, they just outpaced them, which is what that is. But is Walmart prepared to go through struggle? Because Netflix and Amazon have so much lead time on
way ahead,
right? Is Walmart become a studio? No.
Right. So the reason I posed the question is the only way that they could catch up quickly is to acquire a quote unquote studio, some kind of content studio. I mean, for them to buy a studio would be a massive cost, but if they did that, it would get them, it wouldn't catch them up. It would probably get them halfway to where they should be. Mm-hmm. And I guess they're trying to measure whether it's worth it. The battle for streaming video, Google pulled their channels from Amazon. Amazon, in turn, is spiking site searches for Google products. Mm-hmm. Facebook launched their video thing, Facebook Watch. Apple is contemplating doing a subscription bundle for video, news, and music. And then our friend AT&T is investing heavily in entertainment by the purchase of Time Warner and DirecTV, which DirecTV, as we said the other day, owns Blockbuster, how it all comes around.
So basically, you have no idea where to purchase your stuff anymore. It's kind of ridiculous, right? I mean, I use all those tools. Like, I don't know. Here's the problem. Like, now it's so all over the place. You're like, I don't know what to do with this.
It's really gotten to the point where you're just relying on search. But I think the other thing is we have that conundrum where it's my lady friend and I she has completely different tastes than I. So it's like a stressful thing on a Friday night when we're trying to decide what to watch. We why not watch like Anthony Bourdain or something, because it's the only thing we agree on, or some other kind of cooking related or home improvement type show. But if I say, look, let's sit and watch a movie, it's not, we use the Fire TV. It's not like, oh, let's go on Netflix. Let's go in the individual walled gardens. It's like, I say, what kind of movie do you want to watch? And we start narrowing it down from there, because there's just so much content out there now.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's just unbelievable amount of content, and doubling and tripling every month.
So let's look at the reasons why they might want to do this. As noted in the article from Information, they said that they may just target the Midwest, which out there Walmart that's where everybody gets everything from their Walmart. So they may say, I don't understand Netflix, I don't like that Amazon Prime, but Walmart might work for me. And they may just, as I said, just make a small acquisition, small content acquisitions, license a bunch of stuff, and it might just be good enough to get enough customers to pay that $8 a month to make it worthwhile. And then they'll just ramp up as they can ramp up.
Yeah. I think that's not a bad strategy at all.
Yeah, I just, who knows what it costs just to even turn the lights on for this kind of service, but you're talking about Walmart, so we're not talking about it in purse here.
Exactly.
All right, pretty interesting. We'll keep an eye on this one. You got anything else?
That is all, sir.
All right, that's your e-commerce minute for today. We'll see you on the internet tomorrow. That's it for today's show. If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe, or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the e-commerce minute on your Amazon device. Just add e-commerce minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion, or just want to say hi, find us on social media @Sumo Heavy.